This is a Today I Learned. Opie and Anthony, they played a secret Eminem album live. Yikes. And of course they got into a little bit of trouble over it. And that being said, yes, I've heard of the Eminem Show, but I've only ever heard maybe one or two songs, so some of what they play, it's the first time for me too. Shouldn't be an issue to find on YouTube. And did I just hear some Andy Gore at the end? Yeah, I'm gonna find that.
Do you hear what's going on with Eminem?
Yeah. Putting his new album out. When the hell is that coming out?
In early June, I think.
And apparently it's like one of the most secretive record debuts ever. Like they really tied this thing up to where they didn't want it leaking out or anything because I guess past albums have leaked out, so the security on this one is bigger than any other album debut ever.
Right.
I hear, what is this article? It says that
MTV.com is reporting. I'll read this, Ant.
Okay.
You did a good job reading the newspaper article there.
Thank you, Opie. You do the hooket on Pahanek work it for me.
From MTV.com, it says, few albums have been as closely guarded as Eminem's The Eminem Show, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
No one at Interscope Records has a personal copy, and journalists who want to review it have to go to special listening sessions where representatives from the rapper's management deliver the disc, sit through the sessions, and then take the record back to keep it out of enemy hands.
Wow.
They don't want this thing leaked out at all, man.
I wonder if they check them for, like, recording devices or something.
They probably do.
They scan them.
Despite such precautions, all 20 songs were leaked to the Internet by May 11th, a full 3 weeks before the disc's release date.
Jesus.
The tracks are available on various file-sharing services, plus bootleg vendors began selling the CD on the streets of New York for $5 this weekend.
Yo, $5.
No one's happy about it, but it's very hard to prevent it, Interscope spokesperson said. He pointed out that Korn's Untouchables CD was leaked a full 2 months before its release date.
Wow.
And who did that, Anthony?
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's really tough to get a copy of this thing.
Yeah.
It's guarded.
And there's so many curses in it, I hear, that it would be very difficult to play on the air because all the curses.
Yeah, who would have the time to try to, come up with a clean edit? Because that's what happens with these albums, you know?
Yeah, I heard there was like one song on it, something like 26 or 30 curse words. And you can't have a production guy sitting there because you can't bleep it. You can't just take it out. It ruins the song. So I think they have a good strategy here as far as radios breaking it
right
before the release date.
Right.
Because there's no radio edit out there for it. You could download it off the web, but there's so many curses that you can't play it on the air.
Correct, Anthony.
Yeah.
So, well, it's time to play Piss Off All the Radio Stations. I think they're cool. It's the leak and release segment of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
No other radio station has the balls to play this, Anthony.
Hey, when's the other station debuting this one?
Weeks from now.
Weeks from now. Oh, if you listen closely, you hear gold records smashing on the floor during this little segment over across the street as the Abercrombie and Fitch midget gets really pissed at this one.
Better known as the worst program director in America. Look up the ratings today, Steve. Guess what station beats you from 3 p.m. to midnight now? The world's debut
of the new Eminem album.
From the CD, The Eminem Show. Let's get right into this. This is White America. America! Holy ass, does that rock?
That's pretty good.
That's White America from Eminem's new CD, The Eminem Show. The problem, the CD's not available for, 2 or 3 more weeks, Anthony.
No, but we're debuting it here.
The world premiere.
On our leak and release segment of our program.
Of a few tracks from the new Eminem CD, The Eminem Show. Until they get to us, Anthony.
Yeah.
Proving all those other radio stations that think they're cool. Oh, we're the coolest station in the city.
And in 2 weeks, we'll have it for you here first.
Whatever. You guys are a bunch of pussies, and you know it.
That's what the fun part is, just tooling them.
Here's another track called Business. Eminem from The Eminem Show on the Opie and Anthony Show. Nice.
Hell yeah.
That sounds great, too, man. Eminem and Business off the Eminem Show. It's the world premiere on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Right. Who is that, Dre in there?
Yeah.
I like that. What do we got now? Track 12?
You want to go with track 12 with the Dream On little riff there?
Sing for the Moment samples Aerosmith's Dream On.
Premiere of the new Eminem CD, The Eminem Show.
Right.
Only on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Boy, I'm reading reviews coming in, Opie. They either love it or hate it.
Sing for the Moment.
Yeah.
With Dream On sampled in there. That was nice. I'm loving it, Ant.
It sounds pretty good.
I'm totally loving it.
The people that aren't digging it, you got to realize part of the reason we're playing this is to piss people off across the street.
Well, it's just a segment we like doing from time to time. Piss off all the radio stations that think they're really cool.
They sit there for weeks saying, we're going to be the first to play it. We just like throwing a monkey wrench into their works.
Dude, how good are those songs? I really like them.
I'm amazed Jim Norton, an Eminem fan.
I love Eminem. I really do. And Dr. Dre, I think, is brilliant. So.
Well, when he comes here with a gun pointing at you, you could tell him. I don't think they send letters, like legal letters. I think they just send big black guys with guns.
And big Suburbans.
Yeah, that's it. We'll go to leave tonight. There'll be these big Suburbans with the tinted windows following all of our cars.
I'm the bald guy.
Leave Jimmy alone.
Songs really are good, man.
Well, there's 3 from the album.
Yeah.
The Eminem Show. You want to do another one, Ant?
No, which one is everyone clamoring for?
I kind of dig Superman. A lot of people want to hear Say What You Will. Let's go with track 13
All right.
from the Eminem Show. It's Eminem and Superman, Anthony. It's the world exclusive.
Of course it is.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Right.
It's the world premiere of the new Eminem CD, The Eminem Show, Anthony.
There you go.
There's a 4th song that we've world premiered.
That one,
Superman.
The lyrics are very funny. I love when he's just smacking the bitches.
Right.
But the music I found a little monotonous.
Oh, you didn't like that one
I didn't like as much as the other one. Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. The lyrics, though, very funny. I like when he's telling him to kiss his yip, yip. And he wants to yip them.
Well, we had to clean it up a little bit.
I understand.
You can figure out what he's saying there, right?
Of course you can.
I really didn't want to like Eminem either.
Yeah?
I really didn't want to, but how can you not like him? All he does is want to smash women, and he's just the greatest. And he's good. The music is good. Classic.
All right. He puts his fists where his mouth is when it comes to the bitches.
Yeah, but everyone's so politically correct. It's just so great to hear someone say that stuff, man.
All right, well, we got to take a break, Ant.
Yes, we do.
We have the new Eminem CD, The Eminem Show. World premiering it for everybody.
Of course we are.
Because you're cool station in the city.
Uh-huh.
They don't have the balls to do this. It's pretty sad. It's really sad, actually.
They play by all the rules that are laid down.
They act all tough and stuff.
By some of the same companies that F us over. So this is what we like to call payback. A little payback from your pals.
O&A.
How you liking it?
Couple phone numbers in the New York area, 877-692-1027. Hey, what's going on?
Opie and Anthony, you guys are awesome for doing this.
Doing what? What?
Playing these songs, I can't believe it.
Songs? What?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand how you don't get in trouble. I mean, there fines or the station or what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
What do we do?
But why is there no repercussions? I mean, I love it, and I support it. But is there anything to answer to?
Huh?
We're just playing some tracks off the new Eminem CD, The Eminem Show.
Why not?
Because I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I mean, it hasn't been released, so does that mean that why wouldn't everyone else play it?
What's a release date?
Yeah.
Really, anyway?
Why wait for something when you have it now?
Right. If it's there, why not just put it out there? See what the people think.
It's like
Hey,
it's like you have a really nice steak on your kitchen table, but you can't eat it till a week from now.
I like getting the people's reaction a little bit.
Yeah, you guys were the ones who put your finger in the icing and you got your hand slapped from your mother.
Well, we did the same thing with Korn, and then MTV reported and everyone else, and then all these stations that think they're cool had to backtrack and still make believe they were playing the Korn tracks first, even though everyone knows they weren't.
Oh, well.
Hey, I got another question, though. When you guys, I guess it was Anthony, thanked the radio god?
Yeah, go ahead.
Were you referring to Don and Mike's time slot in Washington, D.C., taking it to number one?
We did well in D.C. We got a lot of support down there, it's looking like, so.
That's it.
All right, thank you, bro.
Take it easy, boy.
Bye.
Yeah, when we went down there, it was insane. in the parking lot.
Yeah, let's go to Tom. The phones have just exploded. Tom, you're next on the Opie and Anthony Show. What's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
You guys are killing me.
Why?
I've been dealing with Rick lately, and Garrett I sent him the new Rush, the new Moby, and Papa Roach stuff, you know? I got this Eminem thing last week.
We decided to blow off the new Rush. We had that a month ago.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But, guys...
We're picky.
I just
when we do this leak and release thing.
What?
We're picky with this leak and release thing.
Yeah, just because it's there, we don't want to release it.
I hear you, but I got it online. Since you guys been playing it, I got 40 people in queue downloading.
Oh, really?
I'm going nuts, dude. It's sucking up all my throughput.
Nice.
All my throughput.
How's your throughput?
It's kind of hot. Later, guys.
All right, Tom. Well, we got a... Did we get a... Oh.
What is that? I saw a logo on top of that page.
It's a...
You have 3 logos I see on top of that page.
It's a fax, but unfortunately, I don't know how to read.
Is it a little too dark to read? Is that what happened? It's not a good copy of the fax?
Via fax smile...
Fax smile.
And certified mail.
Really?
Return receipt requested.
What?
Referring the Eminem. The Eminem Show. Who can phonics? Oh, phonics work at for me.
Interesting. Oh, look at the CCs on that.
We got the Abercrombie and Fitch midget checking in. Yes, sir.
Okay, I am really, really pissed at you guys. Let me run down the past 5 minutes for you. As I was playing my game at Half-Life, no jokes, please. One of the many DJs I never put on the air came to my office, so I had to hop down off my booster seat, and what do you think I hear?
What?
You guys playing stuff that we should be playing in a few more weeks.
Well, you don't have the balls to play. You guys had it, too, I bet.
Well, it's not our fault. I'm going to come over there and I'm just going to bite your kneecaps off, and then Rich Foster's going to join me because he's the only other midget that I know.
You still trying to dress younger so you don't fight off that middle age, are you?
Well, it's no longer Abercrombie and Fitch. I now shop at Gap Kids.
Good, very good.
I find the stuff fits a little bit better, and I see more people that look like me, and I see the DJs working in the mall that I keep off the air.
Do you realize you could be the worst program director in America, right? Things today, sir? Did you read
me?
Did you read the good news for this radio station and the bad news for your station?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that fax was a little blurred.
Here's something that will not be reported in the press, and now we're talking just in New York. Sorry to the other markets, but I think you could relate in some fashion here.
I don't think you want to say this.
We got a little ratings thing today. A little ratings thing. Opie and Anthony show doing much more gooder in New York.
Not just more gooder.
Much more gooder.
Much more gooder.
And not only is the Opie and Anthony show doing much more gooder,
yeah,
the Ron and Fez show that follows us here in New York City, doing even much more gooder.
Much more gooder than they were doing.
Right.
Yes.
And this is something that won't be reported, unfortunately, because David Hinckley and the rest of the radio critics in New York would rather write about something no one else cares about.
Yes.
But between the hours of 3, that's the start of our show, and the end of Ron and Fez's show, which is midnight, 11? 11?
Yeah.
Okay. This radio station, WNEW in New York, has more listeners than K-Rock.
Right. Beating K-Rock.
I didn't quite hear any of that.
Beating K-Rock from 3 to midnight, basically. That is a huge news story that won't be reported.
No.
There you go.
This bombed-out wreck is beating K-Rock.
I have no comment about that. We're going to be switching to an all-new format anyway.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm sure our fans are going to like this music. If you get a good listen to it, it's got a really good beat. Now, what do you think about that, guys? You think that music can fit into a new format?
What is it?
You're not familiar with Paul Davis and 65 Love Affair? I mean, the fans are really going to go wild for that.
Yeah?
Our DJs will be back on the air only for 3 minutes per hour.
Run with it.
Great.
By the way, Mr. Abercrombie and Fitch Midget,
Yes.
You know how you were bragging behind the scenes that your boys were nipping on the heels of Opie and Anthony?
Oh, my God.
Wrong again, douche.
We'll give him advice. Just let Kane, do what he does.
Now,
He does very well. He plays music and talks about rock. Does it well. He doesn't have to do shtick.
Well, we're going. since the 80s type genre is going good, we're going to go a little bit deeper into the 80s.
Yeah.
We're going to get that target segment that is obviously not being affected. I mean, we know you guys have that male demographic.
Oh, boy.
So we're going after the other male demographic.
See, this is trying too hard now.
I'm going to talk to the guy, not the character. Yeah. This could be a really good character for our show, but you got to know when to punch out.
Got to punch out.
Okay, bye.
There you go.
But that's huge news for the station today.
Yes.
Between 3 and midnight, we are beating K-Rock.
Yeah.
Here in New York City.
How about that? Half the day.
Good job, Steve. Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Show. Good show.
Good job. You pompous ass.
Well,
our fun has come to an end.
it looks that way.
I hate when this happens. We shouldn't have played commercials. We could have got another 2 or 3 tracks in.
It has come to our attention that you're in possession of an illegal, unauthorized copy of the above-named album, The Eminem Show. Aftermath Shady Interscope Records is the exclusive owner of this album.
Anthony off the Eminem Show. This is Say Goodbye to Hollywood. Another track from the Eminem Show. It's the world premiere of the new Eminem CD, Anthony.
Yeah.
Say Goodbye Hollywood. The 5th track we're world premiering on the Opie and Anthony Show today.
Great.
No, I interrupted you. You were reading something over there?
I was reading something.
I didn't know it was an official fax there, or I wouldn't have interrupted you. I'm sorry, sir.
Should I continue, or?
Yeah, start from the beginning.
All right. It has come to our attention that you are in possession of an illegal, unauthorized copy of the above-named album. And it says The Eminem Show up there. The album, Aftermath, Shady Interscope Records, is the exclusive owner of this album. This album, other than the single entitled Without Me, has not yet been released, nor has it been distributed for promotional exploitation. It has come to our attention that you have/intend to broadcast recordings from such album. Are you talking about music? Jesus, legal mumbo-jumbo. Please be advised that you have no authority to so broadcast any recordings off of this album other than Without Me. And your doing so constitutes willful copyright infringement of Aftermath Shady Interscope Records exclusive rights. Then it says, we hereby demand that you immediately, here's the phrase, cease and desist from any further use of the unreleased songs off this album. We intend to hold you fully liable to the full extent of the law, Opie, for any unauthorized broadcast of these unreleased songs or otherwise. Nothing contained herein shall be construed to operate as a waiver or limitation of our rights and remedies at law or in equity or otherwise, all of which are hereby expressly reserved. Very truly yours. Blah, blah, blah.
What's the translation of that last paragraph?
Nothing contained herein shall be construed to operate as a waiver or limitation of our rights. Oh, so you can't interpret what was just read as some kind of a little loophole to play it. You can't figure out a way that this is worded to say, well, it allows me to do this. Oh, I think. Okay. Yeah. They have soul rights, and Opie, once again, you should have your fanny spanked, and so shall I.
What's wrong with Ben? Oh, all right. Shame on us.
Ow! 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 I'm slapping my wrist.
Look at us being outrageous. Ooh. Oh, we're so outrageous. All right, we got to take a break. We got Satan's Sideshow.
Yeah.
Andrew Gore is here. Why are you laughing?
What's
That's
up?
what you're laughing at?
Oh, they completely stopped him in the lobby and was wondering about him. That's why they
a
came
security guy came up here all panicking. I'm like,